Hello, Bubbly Bears. It's math time. This week, we're going to be exploring measurement. Say measurement, the size or amount of something. Look at that first word. Say length. How long or how short it is. And I'm going to be breaking it up for you in just a second. I want you to look at this poster. Weight. How heavy, how light. Height. How tall, how short. And then say capacity. How much will it hold? Again, measurement is the size or amount of something. We're going to do length, how long, how short, weight, how heavy, how light, height, how tall, how short, and then capacity, how much will it hold. So now let's take a look right there. You see those snake measurements right there, okay? We're going to measure how long is this snake right here. You're going to measure from the end of the snake all the way to the snake's head. So let's count. 1, 2, 3. How many squares how long is this snake? How many boxes? 1, 2, 3. That's right, 3 boxes. Let's do the next one. A different snake. Always start on the edge and go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to finish that in that like manner. So when you're done, you can see how long each snake was. Okay? That's right. We're not all the same length. Our arms are different. Our bodies are different. And these are all snakes, but they're all different. They're all different. Right here, boys and girls, is a measuring stick. We use a measuring stick to measure length, how long or how short things are also. But boys and girls, we also use a ruler. Say ruler. This is a ruler, and it measures how long or how short. It takes 3 rulers to make one yardstick. 3 rulers to make 1 yardstick, okay? All right, so now let's go on. I'm going to be showing you. If I wanted to measure, let's measure this remote right here. You see this remote? I'm going to use my ruler. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it, okay? I take my ruler, I put it on the edge, and you see it stopped on the number what? Right here after 5. So this remote is about 5.5 inches. We measure things in inches, so it's about 5.5. I started from the edge and went right here, and wherever it stops, that's how we measure. That is length right there, okay? All right, so now let's measure something else. Now we have a pencil. Look at this. You use a pencil or a lapis all the time, is that right? So now I'm going to put it right there on the edge. And about how long is that, boys and girls? About how long? About 7 inches. That's right. 7 inches. Okay? Everybody see that? Now, let's measure one more thing for length so you can get a good idea about how we measure length. Here is a crayon. Look at that. Remember, things are all different. About how long is that crayon? About how long? About 3 inches, okay? Remember, we start on the left, on the edge. Say edge. We can't measure right here in the middle, okay? Or down here at the end like that. We always start on the edge. So that is what length is, boys and girls, how long or how short something is. And now, boys and girls, we're going to talk about height. So now let's take a look. We're not all the same height. Some of us are short and some of us are tall. Say short. Say tall. When we think about short and tall, we're talking about height. We're talking about height. So now let's take a look right here. Let's take a look right here. Everybody take a look right here. It says taller or shorter. Taller or shorter. In this first group right here, it says color the taller objects. I want you to circle the one that's taller and then color. So which scarecrow is taller? The first one or the second one? Which is taller? If you said the first one, you are exactly right. And look at the next one. I want you to tell me which is taller. Okay, this is taller. This is shorter. Now down here at the bottom, you're going to circle and color the one that's shorter. Look at the plants here. Which is shorter, the first plant or the second plant? If you said the second plant, you're exactly right. Some things are tall and some things are short. And we use the word shorter and taller. Take a look right here. I circled mine. All of these are working on taller things at the top, shorter things at the bottom, okay? Now, I want you to make sure that you circle and color those things. Height has to do with taller and shorter. we can measure the height of things. All right, now, you see this can right here. Everybody see that pink can right there, okay? I'm going to take my ruler and measure how tall it is. I want you to see. See right what I do here? I'm looking to see how tall it is. How tall? Let me bring it down so you can see. How tall? So now I'm going to read. I do it by height. It is about 4 inches tall. 4 inches, okay? All right, so you can measure things, how tall, how short. You can also measure how tall or how short something is using cubes. You can use cubes to show how tall or how short something is, boys and girls. Let me show you. Let's do this again. We have the same pink tub. Let's see how many cubes tall it is. Ah, I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 cubes tall, okay? So again, height is how tall or how short. Length is how long or how short something is, okay? And now we're going to talk about weight, how heavy or how light something is. You've ever been to the grocery store and you see your parents have to put vegetables on a scale? They put things on a scale because they want to know how much it weighs. You've gone to the doctor before and you get on the scale and he said, oh, you're 60 pounds or you're 80 pounds. That has to do with weight. This is called tip the scales. You have a balance scale here, okay? You have pictures of carrots down there, dog bones, pears, and watermelon, okay? Dog bones, pears, carrots, watermelon. You're going to see which is heavy, which is light. If it's heavy, it's going to weigh down. If it's light, it's going to stay up. So heavy, light. Do it. Heavy and what? Light. So take a look right there, okay? Take a look right there. For example, if I was to have this book in my hand, this piece of paper in my hand, which do you think is heavier? You're right, the book. So it would be down, okay? If it's heavier, it's down. If it's light, it's up, okay? All right, just wanting to model that. So now you're going to cut them out and you're going to think about it, okay? So now look like this. Look at this. There are more bones there, so of course it's heavier, okay? Lots of bones, one bone, okay? Which side is up? The light side. Which side is down? The heavy side. Everybody see that? So when you're done, the heavier side is down. That means it's heavy. You need some help. The lighter side stays up, okay? That is weight. How heavy, how light something is, okay? So we talked about length, how long or how short. Height, how tall or how short. Weight, how heavy or how light something is. How much does it weigh? How much does it weigh? All right. Now, we're going to talk about, say, capacity. Capacity. Take a look right there. Okay, take a look right there. Capacity has to do with how much it will hold. How much it will hold, okay? If I was to put cookies in all of these bowls, which one would hold the most cookies? You're right, the biggest one, okay? This size will hold the most cookies. Or if I was to put water in it, okay? This is will hold the most because it's the largest. So you're going to color and cut these out, and you're going to sequence them, which holds more, which holds less. So you're going to sequence them, which the one that holds the most is here, the one that holds the least is here. Capacity, boys and girls, it looks like this. How much will it hold? How much will it hold, okay? For example, I'm going to show you something so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. How much will it hold, okay? So look, I drink a lot of water. So look at this. They both have water, but which one holds more? The one in my right hand or the one in my left? If you said right, you're exactly right. This one holds more, even though they both hold water. Look at the size of them, okay? So capacity, how much will it hold? How much will it hold? That is capacity, boys and girls. So when we're talking about comparing something, I want you to tell me which is longer or shorter, okay? Heavier or lighter? Longer or shorter? Taller or shorter? That's what we have to do with length, height, weight, and how much it will hold is capacity, okay? All right. I know we're zooming in this week, getting it measurement done, but measurement is not a hard thing to teach. You probably hadn't thought about it before, but I'm pretty sure you measure things. You want to get the most out of things. You want the biggest cookie or the longest piece of candy, or you want the tallest of something, okay? Look right here. Your last activity is going to say short and long. In each box, circle the longest object. Cross out the shortest. Look at that. You have a crayon, a pencil, and a paintbrush. Which is the longest? You can see that paintbrush is, so you're going to circle it. Which is the shortest? You're exactly right, that crayon. So in each group, you're going to circle the longest one. You need to put an X on the shortest one and get that color. Look at that. That's what it looks like. I circled the longest one and I colored it. Put an X on the shorter one. You got to think about it. Look and see how long, how short. How long, how short. Everybody understands that? So measurement, boys and girls. What is measurement? The size or amount of something. It's how much will it hold? How long is it? How short is it? How tall is it? Okay? Everybody understands that? Right there. What is a measurement? Length, how tall, how long, how short. Height, how tall, how short. Weight, how heavy, how light. Capacity, how much will it hold? Now, let's take a look. Let's model this a little more so you can have a deeper understanding of what I'm talking about. All right, let's look right here. Let's look right here. Let's compare those two shapes right there. They're both rectangles, right? Okay, they're both rectangles. But what can you say? This one is what? Longer? Good job. It is longer. Good job. It is longer. And it's also probably, which one would be heavier? Okay, we would have to put that on a scale to see because that's quite thick there, right? So measurement. And this one is bigger. If you want to say larger, weighs more. Okay? So that's how we also look at measurement. The size or amount of something. The size or amount of something. Let's take a look right here. Let's do another one. You see this right here? This is my mat right here. And you also see this card right here. Okay? How do they compare? Which one is longer? Of course, this pink one is longer, so the pink one is longer than the white one. The white one is shorter than the pink one. That's how we talk when we talk about measurement. So I hope you've learned some things about measurement. Okay? All right. Happy measurement.